And now, Tatai, so tell me something. How old is Crop Kings? Like, you were the founder, yeah?
Yeah.
So when did you create Crop Kings?
Crump Kings started, well, the Crump Kings is like all of the original people that stuck it out when Crump got started. But Crump itself got started about 9 years ago, 10 years ago. Like late 1999, early 2000. And it derived from something called clown dancing. That's what Tommy is known for, and Larry and the Clowns. But we're more aggressive on the street side, so we weren't into the balloons, blowing balloons, face paint. We could still do things. There's a lot of kids that Crump dance from 4 and up. The oldest Crumper I've seen is like 55, and it's an even older one in LA. So it started about 10 years ago, the dance, and the movement began after Rise came out. Rise is a documentary put out about the difference between clowning and crumping, because there's a difference.
And what is the main motive?
I want to establish the first dance movement with that has a deeper message than just dancing. Like, we session for hours at a time, but you got people that are from ex-gang members, people that go from toting guns to making dancing their lifestyle, and these people try to better their lives, all because of how we treat each other and love each other in the midst of a session. It's something that you feel on the inside when you're around a lot of crumpers that makes all of us relate to each other, even if we don't know each other. And I want to establish that positive and purity message in the youth's mind to make them, to change their mind, because some of them think they're lost, they have no hope, come from broken homes, foster homes, single parent homes, and they have nothing to look forward to. But when they come to the session, their identity is established again. They have identity now. They have something to live for. And I really want that to be the platform to shoot them to a better life. And that's where God comes in. You know, because after they feel that, they want to know what it is. And people like me that pioneered the movement and watch over these young dudes day in and day out, I'm able to tell them, you know, the difference in between how they live and what life they could be living. And I know that comes from nobody but God, the responsibility of it.
So basically, it's like a positive movement. What's your connection with like gospel music or secular music?
Well, we make our own music. So yeah. Crump is a genre of music within itself. We rap about how we dress, how we feel while we're at the session, the different styles of the session. But God is all in it, because we're a bunch of kids that are looking forward to the good and the better of our lives. We're not out there, you know, doing the normal, what you see on TV, what you see on the videos. You know, we're the opposite, total opposite of that. We care less about the glitz and the glamour and the fame. We just want to keep it real.
So if I get you right, like being a crumper, like I'm still going to let you define being a crumper, but being a crumper means like you are kind of in a movement, but that movement is inspired by dancing. Mm-hmm. If I get you right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you tell the people listening to the show now. Let's say if somebody say Daily is a crumper, what does that make me?
You have in order to establish yourself as a crumper, you have to know your history, who started it, what's your favorite style, who are you looking at, what made you start crumping, how long have you been crumping, are you established with the style that you're studying? It's something you have to study. You have to be credible at sessions. People have to see you. You have to have videos out. I mean, we have to, as the leaders, we have to know who you are to establish yourself as a crumper, as a true, genuine crumper. You have to know, you have to be kind of seasoned, know what you're doing type of thing, and know what it's about. And if you're going to hop into this movement, you have to be willing to accept what it's about. So some people have a problem with the gospel thing. Well, that's how it was when you stepped in it. Now we're not trying to change you. You can be who you are, but this is what it's about. So if you represent the crump, this has to be represented in this type of way. You can still be you. And if you call yourself a crumper, those are the things you have to do.
And you have to be able to dance as well.
Yeah, you have to be very tight.
Yeah, like if somebody comes to you and that person wants to be a crumper, but the person cannot dance, can you teach that person how to dance?
half of the people that are called Crump Kings, I've taught them
Yeah.
when they couldn't dance at a lick. They couldn't dance at all. So you can be taught how to crump, but you have to spend time with what you're taught and make it your own.
And I know Crump Kings. You are from the States, yeah? Like you're from America.
Yeah.
Do you have like let's say, do you have base all over the country, like all over the continent? Like maybe do you have some base in maybe Africa or Europe? You understand what I'm saying? Do you have like an outlet, or like somebody, like a subordinate, something that's related to you? You understand what I'm saying? Like, do you have that anywhere else apart from America?
Well, not really, but we just reached out. I have this cat in France. He's under me. His name is Monster Madness. He goes by the name of Gritchka. That's his name, Gritchka. I reached out to him, and I kind of like keep an eye out on the crump game in French through him. He lets me know everything that's going on, but there is no other like base established like in Europe, Australia. You know, there's really nothing, because we're just now starting to touch overseas. Just now.
And what other countries have you been apart from Ireland, you know, in recent years?
I've been to Germany,
Yeah.
Australia, I've been to Prague. Some of the people been to Johannesburg. You know, we've been all over the place. Did all different type of cities. I did a full tour of Germany. Been through London, France. We've been almost everywhere, almost.
And how many people would you be, just before we talk about that, just tell people once again your next workshop, like in Ireland, which is the reason why you are in Ireland anyway. So you have a workshop. When is the workshop, and what's the workshop going to be about? And the people coming to the workshop, what are they going to benefit for coming to the workshop? And why do you think people should come and experience the workshop?
My next workshop is tomorrow at the college.
NUI Minute.
NUI Minute, yeah?
So, yeah, I'll be teaching the basic, the fundamentals for everybody that calls themselves a crumper. You can't be a crumper without knowing the basics. What gets you started, the fundamentals that have always been there for these 9 years that crumpers have been out. The arm swings, your chest pops, and your stomps. 3 simple things that carry your crump style, any style that you have. And it'll better you in your labbing, when you practice on your moves, when you know these 3 fundamentals, when you know your balance, when you know the attitude of crump, you can really call yourself a crumper, and you can really start putting your ideas and let them be manifest through your body after you learn these basics. So this workshop will turn your mentality into a crumper's mentality, and your skill will follow on how much you practice.
And are there any age limits on, you know, the people that can come?
I don't think so, because my little brother's crump.
So it's all ages?
All ages, really. I've been teaching kids since I've been here, so it's all ages.
Okay. So is it free admission, or how much is it to get in?
I don't know.
Basically, for I don't know what they're charging in NUI Manuth. There's a girl called it's the crew NUI Manuth Dance Society. A girl called Shorty.
Yeah.
You know, she's the one who's booking that. But we also have a session.
Yes.
You know, that we're gonna have at Temple Lane Studios on the Tuesday evening from 5 p.m. You know, you get to meet those guys and talk about it, the whole crump thing.
So you have that on Tuesday evening, Temple Lane Studio. Where's that? In Temple
It's in
Bar?
Temple Bar.
Yeah.
Right at the Baton Factory.
Okay, right.
Downstairs, the rehearsal studios.
Okay. And everyone is welcome.
Everyone is welcome.
Everyone
to
is
that one.
welcome to that.
You know, the other ones are kind of like privately booked, but that one is totally open.
Okay. That's good. And when do you plan to come back to Ireland after this time? Do you plan to be coming every year, or?
Yeah, we're going to try to set up the Realm, something that we do back in the States. We're going to try to bring the whole event out here with all of the Street Kingdom members, all of the pioneers, all of the veterans. We're going to try to really come out here and blow it up big.
Okay. We are just going to go on a music break now, and when we come back, I'll be talking more and more to Tai, Speeder, Puriton, and everyone else in the studio. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Stay absolutely to the album vibes on the NIT FM, and I am DJ Daily.